Super Sunday. It's yours truly. It's Bernie the Boxer. I say, did you miss me? Yeah, we on here for a second time, man. I had to spin the block because like I say, I want to give my take on what happened last night. I'm getting ready for watch Clarissa and see if that's going down. At least it's on the pay per view. It says it's going down. I didn't read the newspaper clippings to see if actually if she's gonna go through with the fight. But anyway, listen, this is my take on the fight. I got a chance to check it out. Gary Russell. I got to watch the Gary Russell and the Hikora fight. I rewatched it after I came from church. Was had a great day, great church, great service Sunday. God is good all the time. You hear me? What is going on with my phone? Why is it lagging like that? All right, hold on. I'm trying to fix my joint. Trying to fix it. Why is it turning sideways, bro? What is going on? All right. Okay, so everybody just getting in then. You know what I'm saying? Everybody getting in. Let me tighten that up, man. All right. Okay. So anyway, all right, you know who it is. It's Super Sunday. It's yours truly. It's Bernie the Boxer. I say, did you miss me? Appreciate you all the way from Myrtle Beach. Yeah, man, I appreciate y'all 1,000 times. Like I say, man, you know it's more love than hate. You understand? And everything can grow through love. So shout out to everybody. Jersey, what's goody? Aaron Peasy, what's good? My boy Dwayne Carter, yes sir. Duran Carter, yeah. All right, so listen, I got a chance to watch the fight. Like I said, I went to service. I got a chance to kind of clear my mind about some things and really, like I'm saying, get a chance to cool off and sit back. I come home, you know what I'm saying? It's a nice winter day over here. So I thought I'd watch the fight, check it out and see what happened. Now, the fight was good. The fight was a good fight. It was slow. Maybe I don't know what was a little jet lag. Can I say that from the car ride? You feel me? Or what it was? It started out a little slow, and this time I was looking a little bit more. I want to maybe I was expecting more yesterday than I was today. So I had a chance to sit down and watch the fight, and it was a good fight. I seen Timothy Bradley giving the kid a lot of flack about his performance. And I didn't think Gary Russell. I don't think he performed bad at all. I think Hiroka was a good little fighter, solid fighter. He did come on in the later rounds. The one thing about Hiroka, I think Gary Russell did good. I wouldn't know what to say about what he could have did because Gary Russell fight like Gary Russell, and he's solid. I ain't gonna take nothing away from him. He's solid. But I think Hiroka left a lot to be desired. The left hand, the counter left hand was there all the time. He never threw the counter hook, and he fell over with the right hand. Everything. What is going on? Oh, so y'all sending me some bad messages? What's goody? Hold on. Okay. No wonder. People is crazy. Put that shit back on there. Potentially inappropriate messages held for review. Got it. Okay. I don't know why I don't even know who be on my chat. Okay. So I got to just take that word. When it's in blue, messages over for review, it's got to be some nonsense. Please, why are you flooding my channel with nonsense? Any rate, okay, it's Super Friday. You know what I'm saying? I mean, Super Sunday. It threw me off my square, man. Threw me off my square. But anyway, yeah, no, Hiroka was reaching with the left hand. He was overcommitting with the left hand. I think that was a big mistake. And I seen him do, that's what I was trying to explain the last time when I watched him fight. He tend to do that. It's not a straight right hand, and he doesn't seem to calculate it or dial it in to change it in any kind of way, to change the trajectory on it. So he's one-dimensional in that aspect. But it was a good fight. I love the way he went to the body. He did go to the body. I feel like the body shot that they said, I think that was unwarranted. I think that the taking the point was unwarranted. I mean, Gary Russell was falling over, and he was leading with his head too, and Buddy was leading with his head when he was throwing the straight left hand too, though. So they both was leading the head, as you can see. It was a couple headbutts in between. But overall, I don't think Gary Russell performed bad. I think he performed like Gary Russell, and that guy was, kind of a tricky guy, tall, rangy, had a good jab, and he posed some problems, moved good, change it up, then start being the aggressor. So it was a good fight. I love the way he went to the body. Would I say it was a rematch? I wouldn't mind seeing a rematch though, for real. I think they both learned a lot about each other, and a rematch wouldn't be bad. I don't think I've seen a lot of comments about how sloppy it was. It wasn't that sloppy. It was. I wouldn't say it was that sloppy. It was a. It was okay. It was, what I'm saying, it was a good little fight. It started off slow, but it got it got a lot better. And it's almost like not like that, but almost like with the Pacquiao Mayweather fight, the first fight. You know, we was expecting so much, and then we wasn't getting what we expected. Then when you go rewatch the fight right now, it's still a good little fight. But so yeah, the kid, it was a good fight. So I wanted to come and say, let you know, guys know that I did watch the fight, and it was a decent fight. I think Hiroka didn't leave, he didn't disappoint his fans or himself, and Gary Russell didn't either. He got the victory. Like I say, I would the listen to the commentators. Sergio Mora was so keyed up on the body shots, or he was just so keyed up about saying that Gary Russell wasn't able to do what he was doing, so he was giving it to Hiroka. But I didn't see it like that. I thought Hiroka won. I mean, I thought Gary won the earlier rounds, and that was it. Hiroka really wasn't doing much. He looked scary for real. Not scared per se, but he wasn't letting his hands go. He wasn't doubling the jab. He wasn't hooking off the jab, and stuff like that. He was only using the jab for the first couple of rounds, and he was moving a lot. So I think Gary won those rounds. It was wasn't by much, as you can see, like the brother said, it wasn't by much, but he was winning those rounds, and that's probably the difference. And the point takeaway, I thought the point deduction was not good. I didn't think the point deduction was good. He did hit him low that one time, but usually, he didn't look. None of them looked intentional. So for him to give him a hard warning the first time, I didn't understand that. It was just like, come on now, just keep him up. It should have been a keep him up. It should have just been a keep him up. But, he did go to the body that time, and Gary fell down on the ground. Hit him. I don't know where he hit him, bro. I swear. He just hit him low. So the kid went down, and, you know what I'm saying, it caused a lot of disruption in the fight. So they gave him took a point away. So they took a point away. And that might have cost him the fight. But the scorecards was like 117, 110. They was way off. The scorecards was far. The scorecards was not close at all. They was not close on the cards, at least, as apparently what we seen. The fight was more closer from what we seen than the scorecards revealed. But anyway, it was a good little fight. Like I say, I wouldn't mind a rematch. But he was in strike for the. If Hiroka would have threw the left hand and would have dialed that hook in a little bit, he would have been way. Definitely the counter left hand was there. Definitely the counter left hand was there all night. The counter left hand was there all night. The counter left hand was there all night, and the kid just let it slide, But again, he did get aggressive, and he made the most of his world championship shot. Gary Russell ain't no easy guy to fight. Never know what the guy see. He probably don't see it. We see it. He's inside the box. I'm outside the box. He would probably have a better gauge on what's going on, I'm guessing. He didn't feel it, but I seen it. The straight left hand was right there. Every time the straight left hand was right there. Every time, that straight left hand would have, man, the counter, whoop, the dip, whoop, man, the count, man, was right there over the jab. It was right there every time, even when he was just keeping his head in the line. Whoop, it was right there, but he didn't do it, and that's what it is. So that's my take. I didn't get to watch the fight on YouTube. It's not for Albbright and for Frank Martin, but shit, they was getting down. Frank Martin, man, nah, man, I ain't listen. I gotta stop, man. Frank Martin was getting busy, man. I liked them combinations he was throwing. I mean, I only got to see the highlights, but Frank Martin looked like Frank Martin, man. Come on, hey, and now here, Albbright, listen. He gave Keyshawn Davis all he could handle. Come on now, so. This guy ain't no slouch. You feel me? This guy ain't no slouch. He gave Keyshawn Davis all he can handle. So Frank Martin, was trying to one-up Keyshawn pretty much. At least that was been in the public eye, by taking on this guy, and probably whooping him worse. They do that. Fight the same opponents and see who handles them better, believing that whatever that means something. Okay, so it didn't work. Albbright was there to fight. He got busted up. Frank Martin busted his eye up. He did get hurt too, though. Nair hurt him. Damn near looked like a knockdown type. But it was a great fight. It was a good fight. I'd love to see that fight again because it was an entertaining fight. So shout out to both of them guys. Frank Martin solid. I ain't gonna put nothing down on him. I think Gervonta Davis has the potential to be great. And I think he will be in that great category. I think he has something special. And outside of that, ain't no disrespect or ain't no you can't be ashamed to lose to a guy like Tank who can box and he can punch. So no, I ain't taking nothing. No, I like Frank Martin. I'm giving him all the credit. Nair Bright just a tough guy. He just a durable guy. He just a tough, gritty Philadelphia fighter, and he giving the best everything they can handle, almost like who was that? Jermaine Ortiz. I'm putting him in the same line as Jermaine Ortiz for real. Yeah, I'm putting him in the same line as Jermaine Ortiz. So that fight was a good fight. It was an entertaining fight. Frank Martin. Y'all gotta forget y'all don't watch no boxing. Y'all don't watch no boxing. Okay, guys get hurt, guys get buzzed, all that type of shit. That shit don't matter. Sugar Ray Leonard got dropped by. Come on, man. This shit ain't nothing new in boxing. We just so scrutinizing all these guys. Frank Martin looked good. So I'm from now on for real. I made a mistake a couple times. Like I'm saying, I'm not gonna speak on nothing that I did not see myself. Okay, and at the same time, man, I ain't gonna listen to what nobody else saying. I'm not even gonna take what they say. I'm not even. I gotta watch it. I gotta see it for myself to give my own assessment. Because even listening to a guy like Timothy Bradley, world champion Hall of Famer, no, I thought Gary Russell looked decent. I didn't know. We've never looked at him as in a Shakur otherworldly type of talent. We never looked at him as that, or the Boots type of talent. We never looked at him as that type of talent. So but Gary Russell solid. And like Timothy Bradley was like, he's not that good. No, he's good. He's the best, one of the best in the world, and a world champion for a reason. But the fight with Albbright and Frank Martin, yeah, Frank Martin's still a good fighter, a good little guy. I would love to see him in there with anybody for real. I still think he'll give anybody a problem. Tank just had him afraid, and Tank you just never know when he gonna lower it on you. So he might have had Frank just a little bit. You know what I'm saying? A little weary of his power and everything, but he was fighting good in that fight too. Though he was doing everything, he seemed like he had a great game plan in that fight. He was making sure he's stepping. He had his hand up. All them good things. I don't know. He just caught him in the crossfire and got him up out of there. And probably his heart was beating the whole time and everything else going along with that. But anyway, ain't no shame in losing to Tank Davis. I still think Frank Martin is a force, and all these things is helping him be a better fighter. For real, whether it be mentally, physically, emotionally. I think he got great attributes. I think he got a great tutor, great teacher in Buddy McGirt, and so and he has survived the draw with a tall, rangy, good punching guy. I think Nair Bright has a solid puncher. He don't have pillow fists. He's gritty. And he's durable. So nah. Some guys just like that, and this ain't nothing new in the game of boxing. It's just something new to the new guy, whoever writing these stories or wherever they watching. But none of this stuff is new. So I think Frank Martin is a solid talent, and I'd like to see him in there with any of the champions. I think he'll give them a run for their money for any of the champions. And for what it's worth, he got a following. A lot of people like Frank Martin, and Frank Martin got a good little style. I can't hate on Frank Martin. Frank Martin got a good little style. So shout out to Frank Martin. Shout out to Albbright. It was a good fight. Shout out to Gary Russell. You didn't do nothing wrong, kid. You fought a solid guy that nobody really wanted to fight. You only know what it's like when you get in that ring and them gloves is flying, them punches is coming. So no. I got to give him credit. The fight was a good fight. It started off slow, and who am I to tell somebody what to do in that ring and how to do it outside of being my fighter? I'm not the one in there taking punches, and I'm not in there one throwing punches. So he's seen what he's seen as a world champion, as a fighter, Olympian, and all that good stuff. And he took his time and he worked his way. And it was a good fight. I'm saying he held his own, even though a guy was hitting him with them counter punches or hitting him to the body. He held his own, and he didn't look wore out to me. He didn't look tired or wore out to me. You know, maybe them body shots, maybe the low blow took a little bit out of him, but nah, it was a good little fight. I think he's growing too. He's getting better too. So, you know, styles make fights. We all heard that cliche, and that one was no different last night. But it started off a little slow, but it picked up, and so it was a good little fight. Frank Martin, you know, I didn't get to see the whole fight. I watched different sections of the highlights, and it was an entertaining fight to say the least. So, you know, can't take nothing away from Frank Martin. You know, I definitely can't take nothing away from him. You know, he didn't win. You know, some of the good fighters just coming off with a draw. I just watched the documentary on Sugar Ray Robinson. He was 21 loss and 2 draws. So, you know, even the Sugar Ray Robinson been in a draw before. So, who is he not? You know, it was a good fight. Okay. So I'm going to get into a couple comments. Appreciate y'all. I just wanted to come real quick and say something, like I say, because I did get a chance to rewatch the fight. I'm going to start up top and appreciate y'all. You know what I'm saying? Now, this is the most fun part, is interacting with the people. He says, Jersey says, what's good, soldier? Bernie the Boxer, Jersey in the house. Appreciate you, Jersey. Jeffrey Caesar, yes, sir, my guy. All the way from Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. Yeah. What it do, Bernie? APZ. Love. Glad to watch the live. Appreciate you, Duran Carter. I was watching. I just looked at I got the you know, it's Black History Month. But anyway, I got the boxing calendar, and this month, that was last month, January 21st. My bad. Roberto Duran beat Esteban de Jesus for the lightweight championship. This day in boxing, I don't know, but on my calendar it didn't say nothing that I even recognize, so I won't say it. He says, hey, Danny Aristi says, hey, I'm a big fan. Do you think you could do a fart on a live show to support the troops? God bless. I ain't got no farts, man. He said, do I do a... What is he talking about? That's crazy. Serious issue. My YouTube live streams are being targeted by bots. 77. I don't know. Frank Martin ran out of gas and was pity-patting and almost got knocked out. Nah, I didn't see him pity-patting. He landed some good shots and hurt Albbright too, though. Nah, hell no. Hell no. Good fight. Decent fight. Are you upset that troublemaker Jesse Jackson died? What is going on over here? Bernie, who would win a fight? Who would win a fight? You or Ryan Garcia? I think I bet the house on you. Ryan Garcia tough. You know, and he a lot younger. I'm 45. I'll be 45 Wednesday, man. So I'm going to let them young boys have it, man. Then he get your lame self. I know, huh? Yeah, all that trolling don't even make no sense. That's how you know you miserable, bro, if you just look to live to troll people. That just know you Jersey. No, you miserable. Excuse my language. No, you miserable. Gray would have lost if he didn't get that point taken, in my opinion. No. He still fought good, but it was a good fight. What is you trying to say? Oh, they in there arguing in the chat. In the chat. He from Japan though. He from Japan, man. Good little fighter. Looked like a black Japanese though, huh? For real. He had a lot of tan on him, didn't he? Hiroka had a lot of tan on him, huh? Richardson was scary and pulled out. I was looking forward to that. Nah. I told Mills, I said, man, he looked a little dead. I seen his mouth was dry. No, pause, whatever. He looked at drawn. He didn't look like he had nothing in him, man. So I ain't taking nothing away from him. I was looking forward to seeing it though. Checking in from North Carolina. So I got South Carolina and I got North Carolina. Okay, I got the Carolinas in the house. Your Bernie look like a straight Sharpay, boy. I'm telling you. Would you fight a greased up Bad Bunny? What the hell is going on over here? I just heard Albbright from my way, New Jersey. Nah, he from Philly. He got Frank the last round, but Frank held on like he was supposed to, or he would have been on the canvas. You better know how to protect yourself in that thing. Yeah, ask his girlfriend. Okay, okay, okay. You know damn well if Frank Martin would have hit that canvas, them judges would have handed him that loss. Like I say, so I only seen the highlights. I only seen the highlights, and it was a competitive fight. Bernie, what did you make of Hiroka's performance? Decent performance. Decent performance. He just was leaving the left hand. Why wasn't he throwing the counter left hand? Why was he not throwing the counter left hand and the counter hook? Why is he wasn't catching him with the counter hook, but why he wasn't dipping Bob? I swear, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. But I like the way he was going to the body. I wish he'd have went back up to the head. Bernie, what do you say? The turkey going when Turkey going to hire Bernie as a commentator for man, soon, man. I'm reaching out to my people. I ain't lying, man. Get me on there, man. Get me on there, man. Albbright just got so much reach. Yeah. Nobody beating Shakur. I agree. Haney will not stop it. Bernie, did he look like he was out of gas? Like I said, I only seen the highlights. I don't know if he was out of gas. Frank Martin usually be in pretty good shape though. So I think Frank Martin is a solid guy. I think he take his craft serious. I don't know. I don't think he was out of gas, but I only seen the highlights. Amari Jones put on a good performance. Wouldn't mind seeing him against Jahai Tucker. Jahai Tucker tough, man. I don't know if you just want to take on Jahai Tucker for real. Amari Jones, he just that's the kid with Devin Haney, I think. Is he middleweight guy? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know about Jahai Tucker. That's tough. I'm watching the Shields fight. I'm finna come on in just a second, so definitely gotta watch it if it's going through. Fanshawn, I feel bad for her. She got to go in there with a rolled ankle against a monster like Clarissa Shields. You know, such a ferocious fighter as Clarissa Shields. Don't let me call her a monster, but a ferocious fighter such as Clarissa Shields. That fight was entertaining. The whole fight. You got to go back and watch it. I watched the Gary fight twice. He won that fight. Yeah, yeah. Yeah. It's a good fight. Can't say nothing about it. Just a guy. Do what he said. Like the button. Hit the subscribe button. I got 61 watching. I got 34 likes. Let's get them likes up. It don't take nothing but a fraction of a second to hit the button. Boom. Just hit the button for the kid. Come on. Grow my channel just like that. If you ain't donating to the channel, which I'm not upset about, just hit the like button, please. I got 62. I need 62 likes. Get my likes up. You know what I'm saying? I didn't understand the algorithm of this, but I'm learning it now. You know what I'm saying? So, no, I'm asking for likes. Hit the like button. Hit the subscribe button. Hit the share button. You know? Tell me your favorite part. Bernie, when you come into LA again, and what do you think of Wilder future in the sport? We should be in that. No, I ain't gonna be in LA. Be in San Bernardino. We got Lolo and Lester Martinez. We got Lolo Harris going up in San Bernardino, and we got also Lester Martinez fighting for the interim championship, and we got one of our good time little fighters, Kevin Ventura, going up too and making a comeback, having fought in a little while, was signed to Golden Boy, had tons of potential, and you know what I'm saying, just life got in the way on him, and I know how it is because I've been a victim of my own self, and getting in my own way. So now he's on his way to come back, and so we got Ventura going up. We'll be in San Bernardino. Now, as far as Tay Wilder, it's hard to give up boxing when you're such used to boxing and fighting, and that's your livelihood. That's what you're known for, and that's what you do. You know, it's almost ingrained to you to get up and go to the gym, and you know what I'm saying, after a little while to go engage in a boxing match. So, Tay Wilder, I don't know, at 40 years old, I think he done though. He didn't look too good. You know, his style started to get worse. You know, over time. You know, he took some couple tough losses against Fury and the other guys. So I don't know. You know, but he's gonna fight. I forgot who he gonna fight, but he gonna fight. You know what I'm saying? I can't knock a man for making a living. Facts. I wasn't tripping. Richard did look sick. Yes, sir. Massachusetts in the house. That's the Boston Strong Boy. You know who that is, John O'Sullivan. You know who else was from there? Sam Langford. The great Sam Langford, by way of Canada, though. You know, it's a lot of blacks migrated from, you know what I'm saying, from the South all the way up to Canada. So in Nova Scotia, it was a lot of blacks. The great George Dixon, the first bantamweight champion, first featherweight champion, first champion, period, and first black champion. George Dixon, Little Chocolate, is from Nova Scotia, and I think Sam Langford, the Boston Tar Baby, is from Nova Scotia as well, but made his way to Massachusetts. Where was he from? Chelsea, Massachusetts. Actually, they give that as his birthplace. The great Sam Langford, #1 contender in 5 weight classes, never got a shot at the championship. It's Black History Month. It's Black History Month. Yeah, I could see brother Bernie as an analyst. Don't have everyone don't have the mouthpiece. What up, Bernie? The boxer from the chat and the chat. Appreciate everybody. Yeah, shout out to the chat. Damn, this is a sport chat. I'm not involved in it at all. What? Yeah, when you hit the like button, come on in. That's what he said. When you hit the button, come on in. Hit that like button. Do it. Okay, appreciate it. I got 58 likes and 66 sitting there. All we need is what? 8, 9 more to go. Get it up. Keep dropping gems, Bernie. Yes, sir. Okay. Saw one of your old matches. You was really good. Appreciate you. Yeah, man. I went out for 10 years, man. 9 years. It took me 9 years, man. I turned pro in '05. And just how, man, like I told you, if you listen to my story, I was in the streets. And boxing, I didn't really have no manager. I didn't have, no business people behind me to push me. I didn't have nothing. And, with all the woes and toes, I kind of lost my way with boxing and lost my way in life for real. But when the champ came back, when the champ became champ, you know what I mean? And fighting in the hometown, and I had already, I was on my way back up there, been fighting, getting myself together mentally, physically, emotionally, you know what I'm saying? And it all came together for the kid, on that night, January, whatever it was, 27th or something like that, right here in the city, man. So it brought me back in a big way. God is good. You hear me, man? Thank the Lord for everything that he done for me. And like I say, I was able to fight them two fights. Actually, and last night at the fights, I ran into like the promoter guy or who had the guys he brought me. I said, well, I appreciate you because now they weren't the most talented guys, but listen, I hadn't fought in 9 years. They wasn't the most, but they was tough. They was durable guys. They wasn't just finna lay down, and they was able to give me a chance to, showcase my talent a little bit. You know what I mean? It don't matter who they was. I do the same shit to them. It don't matter. I'm gonna box them up, I'm gonna do the same thing to them. Don't worry about it. But you see the skill set on the kid? Oh my, you see the punch placement? Oh my, oh. Appreciate you. Say, Bernie, you was decent. I was decent. Okay, Canada in the house. I'm from Alberta. Hey, listen, if you do me a favor, do me one favor if you're up there in Canada, man. If you can find a Caprice, an Impala, any of them old cars from the 70s and the 80s, if you can find me one with the steering wheel on the opposite side, call me. Hit me up. If you find one, send me a picture of it. Find somebody with a car with one of them old schools, either a 71, 72, 73 Impala or Caprice. Preferably Impala, but it don't matter. If you can find me one of them or a square body Chevy, 78, 79, 80 with the steering wheel, or a two-door Malibu, 78, 79 Malibu, 80 Malibu, whatever, two-door Malibu, G-body. If you can find me one of them in Canada, because I think they in them foreign countries, they had the steering wheel on the opposite side, please call me. I'm looking for an old school with the steering wheel on the opposite side. Yes, sir. Bernie won't bet that Shakur beats Tank. Bet that. Get the fuck out of here. We gonna beat Tank ass. Lord bless. Don't get me started. Now y'all want to turn me up. We beat Tank ass. Man, come on, man. It'd be his finest hour, man. Shakur ain't nobody beating that guy, man. And if Tank believed that, he'd have been up there already. Who turns down good money like that? You know what I'm saying? Unless you're scared. And if you're scared, go to church. You hear me? Huh? If you're scared, go to church. Go say your prayers, boy. For real. Get on your knees, boy. I swear to God, boy. Because, man, Shakur the Grim Reaper in this shit right now, man. Nobody want to see that man. He in their dreams. He in their nightmares. Don't nobody want to see that man, Now that guy, he's the hottest guy right now, so everybody going to be saying name. Nobody want to see that man. Nobody want to see that man. He make you look like nothing. Listen. Don't mess with him, man. When it's back against the wall, don't mess with that boy, man. It's going to be a shutout. It's going to be a... Shakur, hey, listen, and he do it in first gear. That's how bad he is. That says a lot in its own. You can't even get him out of his comfort zone. He ain't even had to go to level 2 on these niggas, man. Shakur a bad nigga. He's a once in a lifetime. Now, is he the most entertaining? No. I ain't going to give him that. Is he the most entertaining? No. No, he's not the most entertaining. But can you beat him? Man, I'm telling you. if he did anything more, who could be that's scary. That's scary. Get him in second gear? No. No. Oh man, if he beat them, he making them look like nothing in first gear. What he gonna do in second? And why don't even be fair? They gonna call him the cheat code. That boy bad. Now he's the most entertaining? No. But boy, he kicking ass. However he doing, he kicking ass. That's a fact. That's a fact. He kicking ass. Since Bud retired, you should call fights with boxing knowledge and you like to talk. No, I got to talk. You understand? It ain't so much that I like to talk. You hear me? But when you got a wealth of knowledge and insight, you know what I'm saying? You have to spread it. You know what I'm saying? There ain't no need to keeping it to yourself. You hear me? Huh? God gave me a voice. I'ma use it. Okay? Shit. And I'm scared. I ain't afraid to speak up. That's right. Somebody got to speak up sometime. Too many of you bums keep your mouth closed when you should have said something. Where he at? Chris Leg? Okay, yes, sir. That's what we do. Donks and caprices. Yep, I need a 71, 72, 73 on the opposite side. Canada only gets U.S. specs. Japanese is the right-hand drive. Okay. Well, then, let's interview in Japan. Send me one. Send me where it's at so I can get it shipped over here. Impala with the right-hand steering wheel. Nah, my mama, huh? Ooh, 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 oh, my God. Bernie Stevenson, 12-round decision over Ron. Yeah, ain't nobody beating him. Ain't nobody beating him. Oh, man, he 28 years old. He entering his prime. Bad. Ain't nobody beating him. Ain't nobody. Listen, Shakur, listen, he ain't getting no fights for real. He's so good. He too good for his own good. He ain't getting no fights for real. He ain't gonna get no fights for real. Ain't nobody trying to step in there with that, man. For real, true story, he ain't getting no fights for real. And only the best thing he got to do is go for the guys that's really calling for him. Because the guys that got something to lose or think they got something to lose, they don't want it with him. No. Now I want to see him with Shakur Foster for real. Shakur Foster been talking stuff. They've been going back and forth. I want to see that. I want to see that fight. I want to see him with Shakur Foster for real. Tell Shakur you're going to have to come up. Shakur can do it. He already big for 130, man. He could do it. Come on up to 40, man. I ain't at 35 no more. I'm at 40, man. Come to 40, man. I'm the champ, man. If you want to see the kid, you got to come to me, man. Come on up. Tell Shakur to come on up. Bernie the truth haven't told us a lie. I don't do that. I don't tell no lies. What I say? What did I say? What did I say? Oh my God. I forget. I had it in my poem though. He said, $3 trash man. I saved up a knot. Said no one knew the bigger I got that I only speak truth, not things that was not. You hear me? Everybody know I'm a truth teller whether you like it or not. I'm gonna say it to your face and behind your back. What do you say? I just got out of church and y'all should have been there. It's Sunday. Kevin Stark, Shakur is the best in the business, especially when you learn from Bud. Well, I think he's just a natural talent. You know, I think he's just a natural talent. I think most of it he learned from Bud is his integrity. You know, I think not that he learned it, but it's in enforcement, his work ethic. You know, some of the things. But this kid he was a star. That's why they naturally attracted because this guy he was talking he was talking crazy to Bud when he was just a baby in the amateurs. He was just talking to Bud, want to spar Bud when he was just a baby in the amateurs. You know, that's how Shakur get down. That's why nobody want to see that guy because they know he for real. Gary Russell, he tough, and I don't think he does nothing neither though. Gary Russell, he don't care neither though. So he just a dog in himself. But most people, they ain't trying to see Shakur for real. I personally said he could beat Bud in about 2 years, but love for the whole camp. Who gonna beat Bud? Not nobody. My bad, Bernie. Ain't nobody gonna beat no Crawford, man. Please. Tank will park Shakur is nothing Shakur can do with Tank. Well, why didn't park Lamont then? Why Lamont didn't go down? Tell me that. Why Lamont didn't go down? If he knocked it, why Lamont didn't go down? Shit. Why he the one that got hurt and Lamont didn't get hurt? Did he? He didn't get hurt. If Lamont hurt him. Fuck you talking about, boy. He won't even land a glove on him, man. Stop playing. Give that man his credit, man. If Tank thought it was all that, why wouldn't he do it? Y'all can't answer me that question. Why won't this man take the fight? You can't tell me nothing. Why the man won't take the fight? Take the fight with everybody else, but ain't taking the fight with the right guys. Come on, man. What? Y'all believe in him more than he do, and it's annoying. Y'all believe in him more than he do, and it's, come on, man. Man, that man don't want him, man. He's far away from, man, he somewhere else anyway. I say Tank ain't, y'all keep running about Tank. Tank ain't doing nothing. Lord bless him. He ain't doing nothing, man. This man over there arguing with girls, fighting with girls, doing all this nonsense instead of fighting, bro. And every time he say something, it's a put down. Every time he talk about somebody, it's a put down. Nigga, well, do something. Shit. Do something. Nigga, you winning, they winning. Who gonna be the best? Nigga, you, okay. Cause rappers come to your shows and people, that's why, nigga. The fuck? Nigga, you okay, you knocked them out, so what, you won. Nigga, these niggas is winning. Fight them niggas. Don't fight the losers. Nigga, fight the winners, nigga. That's what I'm saying. Get the fuck out of here, man. Y'all niggas, boy, get the fuck out of here. Gary Ducks, no smoke. Nobody wanted to fight Andy. Man, y'all got to stop with this Shakur shit. Dude is average. Please. Where? How? Who else whooping motherfuckers like that? Who else beating them out there? Who else making them look like nothing? Okay, Beezy with the super chat. Okay, appreciate you. All them looked up the Tank and started going at him. Tank never came at them. They used his name for a fact, and Tank will park him. Okay. All right. Y'all, okay. So y'all same motherfuckers that want Keyshawn and Shakur to fight, and they actually roomed together, really came up together in a real way. But you niggas is mad that these guys want to fight Tank because they was all cool in a boxing circle. All the boxers be cool. Y'all don't know that? All the boxers be cool. Fuck. Nigga, like you said, get in my way now. You the one I gotta get to go past. That's on you. What they supposed to do? Tank the pay-per-view star. He the one getting all the praise. He the one doing all that. They tell him he otherworldly. And I feel like that, but I'm not gonna fight him because we cool. Fuck out of here. We ain't brothers. We didn't live together. We didn't room together. We ain't really went to nothing together. Y'all want me to fight him that I did that with. But this nigga that I'm just cool with, we both cold boxers. Y'all feel some type of way about me wanting to fight him? And he got everything, he holding the key to me? Holding the key to the, come on, bro. Y'all niggas is sad, boy. I'm telling you, motherfuckers is sad. Be honest. Bernie, be honest. Styles make fight. Shakur versus Tank is still 50. Definitely. Oh, I ain't ruling out Tank in the fight. Nah. I'm just talking a little shit. I'm biased for Shakur. Duh. I'm biased for Shakur. But we already know what Tank brings to the table. But we ain't going to prove it. That's the whole thing. We ain't going to prove it. That's all it is, man. All y'all favorite fighters is scary as fuck for real. All y'all favorite fighters is scary as fuck for real. And you know who I'm talking about, who I'm talking to. You. All y'all favorite fighters is scary as fuck. They move like straight hoes. They don't want it with nobody for real. These niggas they don't even do no talking for real. Y'all do all the talking for them. That's why they don't even do the talking. Y'all do the talking. They make you look bad. Shit. My champ made me look good. All the talking I did, he backed up everything I said. I threw it out there. He took care of it. Shit. Charlo versus Boots will be a good fight. Definitely a good fight. And if I'm Boots, I'm looking for that legitimacy. If I'm Boots, I'm looking for that legitimacy. Yeah, Charlo's solid. Now, he been out for a little while. I wouldn't be actually, I would want him to get a tune-up, bro. Actually, I would want him to get a tune-up. Because I want to be the best Charlo. He lost to Canelo in a decision. Okay, now listen. He was the undisputed champion. He earned all his titles, beat them all. Everybody that opposed him, that gave him a hard time, he came back and he whooped them worse. You can't take nothing away from Charlo for real. I don't care what he's doing. No, he didn't want it with Crawford. No, but what he's done at the 54-pound division, he's the king. They stripped him. Just like they did George Foreman for whatever reason. They stripped him. Did he lose his title in the ring? No, he went up and fought the king of boxing at the time, the face of boxing, for the money, for the glory, came up short. Okay, he was the undisputed champion. You mean you stripped that man of all his belts for that? You stripped him for all his belts for that? Come on, man. Like I say, At some point, man, what do belts matter? Shit. So if I'm Boots Ennis, why not beat the real king? Jermell Charlo, the uncrowned king for real. Low key, I don't care what they say. He the king. Did he lose his title in the ring? They stripped him on every belt, even the ring. Come on, man. Come on, man. Nah, y'all gotta put some respect on Charlo's name now. We gotta listen, keep it real now. Come on, like I say, he been in the spotlight for the grip. A lot of these guys just now coming up and really getting the spotlight. Charlo been in the spotlight for the grip now. Come on now. He been here. You know what I'm saying? Like I say, he worked hard to get them undisputed titles. He put them things together. These boys ain't man, what? Ain't even got no real. Come on now. Come on now. So listen, we got to put some respect on Charlo's name, and definitely that'll be a good fight. I don't know what the promoters is treating him bad for. I don't know what that's about, but definitely, come on, Charlo. He get down. His fights don't be boring. He be in it. He be in it. He be in it. He got some great wins. He got some man. I ain't not no. We can't. I don't know what it is about the. I don't know what it is. Maybe Al ain't in business no more, or what it is. So they trying to blackball him now or whatever. But come on, man. Definitely a good fight for Boots. And if I'm Boots, I'm looking for him. I'm looking for that fight. Boxing talk. Beyond proud of you, King. What y'all did as a crew will never be forgotten. God bless, King, and keep Christ first. Much love and respect. Appreciate you, B. Boxing talk. So that's boxing talk. Appreciate you 1,000 times, man. 1,000 times. But Shakur is calling out Tank's previous opponents. Make it make sense. What previous opponents is that? What previous opponents is that? I thought Ryan Garcia called him out. That's only what is the other previous opponents that we talking about? He ain't calling Rolly out. That was a notable opponent. He ain't calling Frank Martin out. You know what happened with that situation. He ain't calling nobody else out. So what are you talking about, bro? Please don't come at me with nonsense. That's Ryan Garcia saying that stupid shit, right? Okay, now he got a championship. He's a world champion now. So definitely he got a target on his back, okay? Shakur Stevenson is looking to add legacy, which is, they all saying that, you know, but okay, the kids calling him out. 5-weight world champion, boy, at 28, who did that? You know what I'm saying? Who gonna be and did that? You know what I'm saying? 5-weight world champion at 28. We talking about 3 champion. We talking 5-weight world champion. 5-weight world champion at 28? Who doing that? Okay, so I'm sure Shakur, if he ain't thinking that, he should be thinking that, you know, plus the money that Ryan brings. But again, your favorite fighter ain't talking about nothing. Why he ain't stepping up to the plate? Why he ain't stepping up to the plate? Now, you see the kid getting back in. You see the kid getting back in. You know, Floyd dusting his gloves off. Floyd dusting his gloves off. Now I ain't saying it because he was his mentor. I'm just saying, hey, make it make sense. Shit. You better get to the money, boy. You got too many other problems. What you gonna do? You know what I'm saying? Shit. Even if you ain't, you gonna need some money. Listen, the money man. Shit, he had to dust his gloves off. You don't want to go out like that. Come on, man. But Tank, like I'm saying, y'all putting all this shit on Tank, and Tank don't love this shit. He just cold at this shit. Tank don't love this shit. Because sometime at the end of the day, fuck everything else that was going on. What about you? Fuck what they saying. Fuck what they doing. Excuse my language. What about you? Get him on my resume. I need him. I'm going to beat his ass off the strength for that. Off the strength for that. Fuck the belts. Little nigga talking shit, I'm going to beat his ass. Oh, y'all say he the one? I'm going to beat his ass. Okay. Other than that, he ain't about that shit. He just happy to be. I ain't gonna say it, but you already know. Obviously, he living the life of a celebrity. You know what I'm saying? He happy to just be a celebrity and not a legendary champion. Okay. Tank fought Roach, and him and Roach really grew up together. But not in that same way that they did. They didn't room together. They wasn't going through no personal hardships together. They just from the same area. Fuck you talking about? Why you motherfuckers just want to argue? Did you listen to the dynamic of their story? Come on now. Shut that shit up. I think Tank fans just only want to watch boxing when he boxes, and they are the biggest casual fans. Exactly. Exactly. Okay. We, like I say, we won't boycott Tank. Shit, boycott Tank. He ain't trying to step up. You know what I mean? Ain't nobody even trying to mention Tank for real. Lord bless him. Ain't nobody trying to mention him. So again, we got Shakur Stevenson going up. Him and Devin to be a great fight, but Devin got to see Ron. Devin gotta see Ryan. I don't care what they talking about. How Devin don't gotta see Ryan. How he's not looking to fight Ryan. It don't make no sense. He gotta fight Ryan. I don't care. Listen, you can't be Debo if you're not looking for the smoke. If you're not trying to get your get back. There's no way we're calling you Debo. And the kid, and he over there talking shit about you though for at the same time. So he didn't wrong you first, and now he making fun of you, calling you. What he say? Telling them you got PTSD. This nigga shell shocked. This nigga, he ain't moving the same no more. This nigga can't even. Nigga, as soon as he hear a pop, nigga, he ducking. Come on, man. Shit, he shell shocked. Boy, he talking all that shit to you. Boy, he just. And you gonna just let him do that? And he got a portion of the title. And you supposed to be trying to be great. And you supposed to be trying to be undisputed and all this other shit. Well, now you gotta go through him. Unless you're gonna be a girl and let him get knocked off. That don't say Debo to me if that's the type of move you're going to make. That don't say Debo to me if you're going to make that type of move. Nah, nah, nah. So, at any rate, like I say, he got to see him. It's some big fights to be made in the division. But again, my whole purpose for this was to come on and talk about the Nair Albbright, Frank Martin situation. It was a good fight, entertaining fight. I only got to see the highlights, of course, and I try to watch as many of them as I can. But the draw said it all. Frank Martin is really an action fighter too. He's a good fighter. He's not in no bad fights. And then you had the Gary Russell fight, who he's an action fighter as well. Hikora kind of kept him in check for a little bit, but it got a little ugly at the end. And Gary Russell proved his mettle, pulled out by a shade. He won the fight for real. Hikora didn't. He should have threw the straight left hand and he should have threw the check hook, but he did acquit himself well. And here's what it is. On to the next. I don't know. 140 division is glowing up. We got Richard Hitchens out. Don't know if he going to fight for a title or not. Is he going to vacate or whatever it is? We just don't know. But anyway, it was as boxing as always is exciting and unpredictable. And it was another great night of boxing, man. So listen, with that, man, I appreciate y'all in the chat. We're going to go watch, see what baby girl do tonight, Clarissa do. I don't know who else on the card, but, she the main thing. We're going to go see what she do. Hopefully, what I'm saying, Fanshawn is, not too badly injured. And that won't play a factor in the fight. She's in there with a ferocious fighter in Clarissa Shields. But anyway, it's going down in Detroit at Little Caesars Arena. The quote is on, and I'm about to go check her out. And just like that, I'm gone. Said, I'm gone.